Hey there. So here's a wild fact that'll blow your mind. Did you know that 95% of your daily decisions aren't actually made by your conscious mind? Crazy, right? Your subconscious is basically this silent supercomputer running in the background, making most of your life choices for you. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to hack into this incredible power using the same techniques that celebrities like Will Smith and Olympic champions use. Think about it this way. Your subconscious mind is like this massive library that holds every single experience, emotion, and belief you've ever had. While your conscious mind can handle about 40 bits of information per second, your subconscious, it's processing over 11 million. It's like comparing your phone to a quantum computer. But here's where it gets exciting. You can actually reprogram this mental supercomputer. I'm about to share 5 research-backed techniques that can literally transform your life, and we're starting today. The Bedtime Blueprint Method. Okay, let's kick things off with what I call the Bedtime Blueprint Method. So there's this neuroscientist, Dr. Matthew Walker from UC Berkeley, and his research shows that those moments right before you fall asleep and when you wake up, that's when your brain is like a sponge, ready to soak up new information. Scientists call it the hypnagogic state, basically your brain's natural gateway to change. Here's how this works. Instead of scrolling through TikTok or stressing about tomorrow before bed, you're going to create what I like to call your success cinema. And listen, this isn't just some woo-woo stuff. Michael Jordan used to visualize making game-winning shots before every big game. Olympic skier Lindsey Vonn, she spent hours mentally rehearsing her runs, seeing every single turn and jump in perfect detail. So let's say you want to get better at public speaking. Don't just think about it. Create this vivid mental movie. Picture yourself walking onto that stage with total confidence. Feel the warmth of those lights. Hear the audience getting excited. Your heart's beating, but not from nerves, from pure excitement. You're delivering your speech like a pro, people are nodding and smiling, and boom, thunderous applause. The secret sauce here is using all 5 senses and really feeling those emotions. There's this fascinating research in the journal Cognitive Science showing that when you vividly imagine something, your brain lights up almost exactly the same way as when you're actually doing it. Pretty amazing, right? Tonight, spend just 10 minutes creating your personal success movie. Make it so real you can smell it, feel it, hear it. Do this for 30 days and I promise you'll start seeing some incredible changes. The quantum affirmation technique. All right, let's talk about affirmations because most people are doing them completely wrong. Like they'll stand in front of a mirror saying, "I'm a millionaire," while their bank account is screaming back at them. Your subconscious is like, "Yeah, nice try, buddy." But check this out. Some of history's biggest legends actually understood this stuff intuitively. Muhammad Ali, before he became heavyweight champion, was constantly saying, "I am the greatest." Not because he already was, but because he was literally programming his mind for that reality. And Oprah? She's talked about using daily affirmations since she was a kid to overcome poverty and abuse. Instead of these impossible statements, I want you to try what I call quantum affirmations. These are statements your subconscious can actually get behind. Carnegie Mellon did some cool research showing that self-affirmation lights up the reward centers in your brain. So instead of saying, "I am a millionaire," try, "I'm developing the mindset and habits of someone who attracts wealth." Instead of, "I'm perfectly confident," go with, "I'm becoming more confident every single day." See the difference? You're not lying to yourself. You're giving your brain a direction it can actually believe. Now here's where it gets good. Do this in front of a mirror while standing tall and comfortable. Look yourself right in the eyes. Try this routine. Stand up straight, feel confident in your body. Look yourself dead in the eyes. Say something like, "I'm becoming more magnetic and influential every day." Really mean it. Feel it in your bones. Do this 10 times, twice a day. UCLA research shows this creates something called embodied cognition. Basically, your body position reinforces what you're telling your brain, and it actually lowers your stress hormones too. The reticular activation system hack. Okay, this one's gonna trip you out. Ever notice how when you're thinking about buying, say, a red car, suddenly you see red cars everywhere? That's your reticular activating system, or RAS for short, doing its thing. It's like having this personal assistant in your brain that filters everything based on what you tell it matters. Here's the cool part. You can hack this system to spot opportunities and resources that'll help you crush your goals. Take Sarah Blakely, the Spanx founder, who's now a billionaire. She's talked about how she trained her mind to notice problems everywhere she went, problems she could solve with products. Before Spanx, she was literally programming herself to see market gaps. So instead of saying something vague like, "I want success," you're gonna get laser focused with what I call a success treasure map. Here's how to do it. Let's say you want to start freelance graphic design. Write down exactly what you want to notice. I spot potential clients who need design work. I see opportunities to show off my skills. I attract mentors who can help me grow. I find courses and resources that make me better. Read this list every morning and night. Harvard Business School found that people who write down specific goals are 3 times more likely to hit them. Within a few weeks, your RAS starts highlighting these exact things. That random chat at Starbucks, your brain will zero in on the part where someone mentions needing a new logo. Pretty wild, right? And here's the advanced move. Make a vision board and put it somewhere you'll see it constantly. Tony Robbins, Jim Carrey, Ellen DeGeneres, they've all said vision boards were game changers for them. Pro tip, switch up one thing on your board every month to keep your RAS sharp and engaged. The emotional imprinting technique. Here's something that might surprise you. Your subconscious runs on emotions, not logic. That's why you can know something's good for you but still avoid it, or know something's bad but keep doing it anyway. Stanford research backs this up. Emotions are huge drivers in how we make decisions. I'm about to teach you something I call emotional time travel, and this technique is seriously powerful. Step 1. Future self meditation. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 5 years from now, having totally crushed your biggest goal. Don't just see it. Step into that future you. How do you carry yourself? How do you breathe? What does success actually feel like in your body? Kobe Bryant had this thing he called Mamba mentality, where he'd mentally experience winning before every single game. He called it creating muscle memory for success. So if your goal is becoming a confident leader, picture your future self walking into that boardroom. Feel that quiet confidence just radiating from you. Notice how people naturally tune in when you speak. Feel that deep satisfaction knowing you're making a real difference. Step 2, create your anchor. While you're feeling that peak emotion, do something physical. Maybe press your thumb and finger together or put your hand on your heart. You're creating this neurological link between the action and the feeling. Step 3, use it daily. Whenever you need that confidence boost, just activate your anchor. Your subconscious will instantly tap into that powerful emotional state. Soccer superstar Carly Lloyd did exactly this before the 2015 World Cup final. She spent time visualizing herself scoring multiple goals, really feeling the emotions of success. Then she went out and scored a hat trick in the actual final, the fastest hat trick in World Cup history. Coincidence? I don't think so. The subliminal environment design. All right, let's talk about something most people completely overlook. Your environment is constantly programming your subconscious. Every single thing you see, every sound you hear, it's all sending messages to your deeper mind about who you are and what's possible. Steve Jobs totally got this when he designed Apple stores. Every element was carefully chosen to make customers feel innovative and creative. UCLA research shows our physical spaces seriously impact how we think and feel. So let me show you how to create what I call your subliminal success environment. Visual programming. Instead of random decorations, strategically place images that represent who you're becoming. Want to be a successful entrepreneur? Don't just slap up a picture of money. That's too obvious and might actually backfire. Try a lighthouse image for leadership or a mountain peak for achievement. Richard Branson's office, it's packed with adventure and exploration imagery, constantly reinforcing his identity as this risk-taking innovator. Sound programming. Ditch the mindless background noise for intentional audio. University of Illinois research shows that moderate ambient noise, around 70 decibels, can actually boost creativity. Try nature sounds for stress relief and mental clarity. Classical music when you need to focus. Binaural beats at specific frequencies for different mental states. Touch programming to change up the textures around you. Add stuff that makes you feel successful. Maybe a smooth stone for confidence, soft fabric for comfort, cool metal for that precision feeling. Do this right now. Walk around your space and ask yourself, what is this telling my subconscious about who I am? Those bills scattered on your desk? They're programming scarcity. Tuck them away and put a plant there instead. Old clothes you never wear? That's stagnation programming. Donate them and make space for growth. The 1% rule. Every single day, change just 1% of your environment to match who you're becoming. After 100 days, you'll have this completely transformed space that's constantly reinforcing your success mindset. Now here's where things get really exciting. When you combine all these techniques together, picture this. You're doing your bedtime blueprint in your perfectly optimized environment, waking up to quantum affirmations that trigger your emotional anchors, all while your RAS is trained to spot every opportunity. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity acceleration. Your brain literally rewires faster when you stack these techniques. Harvard Medical School has brain imaging studies showing that visualization and affirmation create actual, measurable changes in your neural pathways within just 21 days. Jay-Z has been super open about using a mix of visualization, environment design, and positive self-talk to go from Brooklyn housing projects to becoming a billionaire. That's the power of working with your subconscious instead of against it. Your 7-day challenge. Days 1 to 2, master that bedtime blueprint with specific visualization. Days 3 to 4, add in your quantum affirmations with mirror work. Days 5 to 6, program your RAS with written success targets. Day 7, stack everything together while tweaking your environment. Look, your subconscious has been getting programmed for decades, so give it some time. Research shows you'll typically see significant shifts within 21 to 66 days. The most successful people aren't just lucky, they've figured out how to work with the most powerful computer in the universe, their own mind. So which technique are you going to start with today? Your transformation begins right now. If this video opened your eyes to the incredible power hiding in your subconscious, smash that like button and subscribe for more research-backed success techniques. Drop a comment and tell me which hack you're most pumped to try. Remember, you're not changing who you are, you're just revealing who you were always meant to be.